Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the NeuroSMP. Basically, I don't know how to say this, but a couple things have changed. I have pumpkin pies now, so I have a functioning farm. But first, we need to address the cat in the room. I asked you guys to comment down below what you want to call the cats, and Leah was one of the top comments, so we're going to have to do that. There we go. But the thing is, I quite liked the name being legit, not Leah, and there was also another comment that I quite liked, and it was Rico. And I found another cat, and I think Rico would be a perfect name for this cat. There we go. Now, I also asked another member on the SMP to do me a favour and to just rename my axolotls. Now, before I was keeping my axolotls in a very kind of abandoned place, which was just literally down here. And it's okay, but it wasn't a perfect home for them. So I built them a nice new home underneath a tree, which naturally spawned, and I'm very happy with it. But I think we have 3 axolotls in here, 2 of which are brown and 1 of which is yellow. Okay, so that's one of the names. What did that say? Waverly up. What? Okay. These names are... These are incredible. But yeah, so we have a nice little hanging tree. Well, not a hanging tree. We have a tree that has hanging vines. So I think you can not jump on them, which is fine. But yeah, I just built this just to put them somewhere nice. Now, this is something that's been kind of in the background as well. We have actually now a cow farm, which is a miracle, and it's something that I've needed for a very long time. Now, by having a cow farm, it means that I'll be able to get cows and leather and milk, so I'll be able to make cakes, and that's basically the benefit of cows, and maybe more some books. Now, I also came up with this design for a sugarcane farm. I'm not too happy about the roof. I'm probably going to redesign it at some point. I do quite like the black stained glass at the top. However, I'm not so sure about the roof design itself. I'll show you what I mean. Now, it's got quite a flat design, but that was also mainly because I was running low on resources. So I do kind of want to redo it. I quite like this trim here. Well, I thought I did until I looked at it again and thought, you know what, I don't like this. And sometimes it's perfectly okay to look at your builds and think, or realise that you don't like it. Because that's literally what's just happened with me. So those are kind of the things that's new. Again, I'm shockingly low on cobbles, I'm going to have to do that. But I'm going to show you very quickly this. Also I have scaffolding now, which is quite fun. But this is just like a very basic and very minimalistic sugarcane farm. It does its purpose of getting sugarcane in there. And it has very simple and efficient redstone, which is basically any kind of redstone that I do anyway. So, you know, it works. In the manner of, it doesn't, but I don't care enough to try and fix it. I started decorating the outside of my base a little bit better, so there's actual like decoration, which is shocking. I have used an absurd amount of wool in one of the projects that is going to be shown later this month, so get excited for that, or you know, at least pretend to care about that. I'd appreciate that. I'm thinking of making a pumpkin pie stall. or just making a sort of another little stall in my area. So I'm thinking of making like a little stall, or maybe like a little market on this plot here, to keep it somewhat close to banners and ladders. I do have like an idea of a shop name at the moment. I just need to sort of figure out how I would go about making it, almost, and also whether or not it would be a good shop to have. It probably wouldn't, but I might do it anyway. Now, we have been quite lucky with banners and ladders because we haven't been selling ladders or banners, which, you know, is kind of the purpose of this shop. But we did sell quite a lot of axolotls a couple of days ago, and I think I sold 10 and I got about 30 diamonds for that, which is actually quite a large amount. So I'm quite happy with that. Now, I do seem to have a fair few diamonds. I've got 6 diamond blocks at the moment, but I think that might increase as time goes on. I do have quite a bit more iron now. I haven't gone mining for iron. I have just been buying it from the general store. I have been paying before you wonder. I've also been slowly but surely starting to upgrade my tools. I think I just need 20 more netherite scrap, maybe. I'm probably going to run out of gold before. That's okay. I can deal with that. We do have an invader, actually, in the sheep pen. Now, I don't know if you can spot it at the moment. Yeah, for some reason we just have a pig in here, and I don't know where the pig came from or how it got in, but we just happen to have a pig now, which it's this thing, I guess. Now, at some point I do want to build like a sort of library kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to sort of flatten this area out and have oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I've just had this idea. Okay, this idea is fantastic and beautiful and amazing, and I kind of have to do it. Okay, so let me walk you through my thought process of what just happened. So I do want to make a library, just sort of like over here, sort of connected, sort of close by to the Sugarcane Farm, and like sort of with the rest of my items. I do need to move this pumpkin farm at some point. I'm gonna think, actually, wait, let me do one idea at a time. I'm gonna get sidetracked otherwise. So my idea at the moment is to bring down this by 4 or 5 blocks maybe. I did not land where I thought I would do then. So if I bring it down 4 or 5 blocks, that should bring us to sort of that level. It's still quite tall. I don't know if it would give us the space that we need. So maybe 6 blocks down. Then I can have like a path leading into it. But my idea is to have a library in there, just so I can have some books and maybe actually have an enchanting table, so I can actually enchant my stuff. But then I was thinking, you know, I've got llamas up here. What am I going to do with llamas if I have a library? And then I realised I could have llama librarians. How cool would that be? Oh my god, and because they have chests, right, they could sell stuff as well. Oh no, wait, I don't want people to feel like they have to come all the way out here to buy stuff. I don't know. They could represent the library. I could have like a small version of the library in my little plot of land, spawn on the shopping district, and just put it there. Oh my god, that would be such a cool, fun idea. I feel like I have to do that now. I'm not sure the llama agrees, but you know what? The llama's hired. Anyway, so the plan with this. So I have a pumpkin farm here. It's not very big, but it is very efficient. We've got over a stack of pumpkins in there. We do have a chicken farm over here, which is incredibly efficient. We have way too many chickens and way too many eggs. But that's fine, I can deal with that. I don't know if there's something underneath that block, or if that's just the shadow that the chickens have cast. I think it's just a shadow. Now, I want to move the chickens and the pumpkin pies, or just the pumpkins, into this building. I kind of want to... I don't know if I want to make another sugarcane level. Although that would make more sense to do so. So if I have... That's 4 at the moment. So if I have another 4, that would bring us to... there. Right. So that would be another pumpkin level, a sugarcane level. Then I have space up here to work with. And then I'd be able to have the eggs up here as well, maybe? As well as the pumpkins? I don't know, I need to think of how I would do the pumpkins. It's going to involve redstone, and we all know what redstone and I do. We just don't get along. But I'm thinking if I have pumpkins that are connected to the hopper at the moment. So if we have rails like this, where the minecart goes over a hopper and then the hopper takes the item and puts it into a chest, how about instead of putting it into a chest, it puts it into a dispenser or a dropper? Probably a dropper, because I don't know how pumpkins and dispensers work. I can't use a dispenser for chickens because that would just use the egg, so it would have to be a dropper. Okay. So if I have a dropper for the pumpkins, then the dropper can yeet out the pumpkins and hopefully they'll end up in the same area, maybe? That's kind of the end goal. Whether or not this is going to work is an entirely different matter. Now I just got to get out. Oh, there we go. I think, theoretically speaking, it would work. It's just whether or not I can make it work. Also, what do you think of this design? I quite like it. It's quite minimalistic. And it has andesite stairs. Woo! I mean, we've got the space for it, I think. Pumpkin farms aren't massive. I think it only takes like 3 blocks. Maybe 5. Okay, so we might struggle a little bit for space, but we'll incorporate the ceiling as well. Unless we have the pumpkins underneath. And then have it use like an item elevator going upwards. I don't know, I'd have to think about this a bit more. Because thinking is clearly one of my strong points. But I reckon the chickens would easily fit in here. It's just whether or not I'd be able to get them in here. I probably would have to kill the ones over there at the moment. But we've got more than enough eggs to carry them over. So that should be fine in theory. I think I need to try and bring that down a couple more blocks. I will have the llamas sort of connected to somewhere. I don't know where they could go. I don't particularly want them bouncing around. Oh, there's a couple of fences there. I forgot about that. Oh, I also just put a couple of fences there just to balance it out and make it a bit more homely. I am slowly working through this chest. I do kind of want to bring it inside at some point. I do need to make a storage system, so I don't know if I'm going to end up going down a couple of blocks and just having like a sort of compact basement where I just have all my storage items, because storage in here just doesn't exist. So I do want that to happen actually. I kind of want to have a proper sort of potion area, or just like a sort of workstation thing over here. I'm going to keep this little area as it is. Maybe move the anvil over here. I'm not entirely sure. I need to think about it a bit more. But yeah, this is all good. I don't think there's anything new in here that you haven't seen. That isn't a spoiler for the pilot. thing. Yep, they're pilots. That's a spoiler. Oops. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I do want to get that chest inside at some point, and I also kind of want to deal with this chest as well. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I do have a spare bucket. I'm just going to keep it there anyway. Well, hang on. If I'm bringing this down 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the same level as the chickens. So I'd have to be careful that I don't accidentally free any of the chickens, because that would be an explosion of chickens. I have been looking over here every now and then just to be inspired by my neighbours, and I'm really loving what they're doing with their castle. I'm going to quickly have a little look at that. Whether or not it makes a final cut is another thing. Oh, I also want to move this little farm here, and the tree's staying there. I want to sort of make this less, I don't know what the word is. It's not obtrusive. It might be obtrusive. It's quite sticky outy. But yeah, I want to bring that back a little bit so I can make genuine paths. It just means that I'll be able to get to that easier, and if I have the library there, it'll be easy to get to as well. Unless I make the library like a cave. No, I need to start making ideas. I need to sleep. I need to sleep on it. Alright, so I've stepped on it, and I've decided it's another day problem. It's a tomorrow problem. But for now, let's just have a little nosy at my neighbour's place. Because I have a feeling they've been decorating. Oh, what's this? It's a map. So this mainly has my... That looks really weird. Hang on. I know what that is. That's the frame of the map. But it's also... Oh, what is it called? Blackstone? No. Deep slate. So does deep slate just not appear on a map? That's really weird. Ooh, okay, so this is an interesting thing. I love this build already. It's so intricate. There's different areas to go to. So what's down there? That's just like a viewing point. Oh my god, there's like an overview. There's a thing up there. Okay, I'll have to come back and check that out. But these are like... Ooh, god, almost fell then. These are like little homes almost. Let's get there. So is there a snowman in here? If there is, that'd be so cool. I don't think there is. No, there's not. Oh, shame, but that'd be so cute. So I think that's the start of a giant tree up there. Oh my god, there's bees! I spotted honey. I spotted a honey hive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are there bees in here? There's gotta be bees, because there's like... But yeah, I think this is gonna look incredible. I am so lucky to be like neighbours with such incredible builders. Like, they've built this massive, intricate and hugely detailed base, and then there's just my little thing that you can barely see over there. Just like, you can see my windmill poking out, just like, hello, I exist. A splash. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Okay, it's fine, I did. Okay, that is not a safe spot to vibe in. But yes, that's basically what I wanted to update you with. We've got Leah, who's chilling. Now, what colour should Leah's collar be? I can get pink if need be. Also, what colour should Rico's be? I think Rico could probably stay red actually. I don't know if pink would suit Leah. Actually, purple might suit better. Let me know what you think in the comments down below as to what colour the collar should be. And also, what you think of my Llama Librarian idea that I had. I think that'd be pretty fun. Whether or not it would function is an entirely different matter. Oh, also I have a cape now because I migrated my Minecraft account. Huzzah! But yes, that is it for me today. Thank you for joining me and just sort of dealing with my bizarre video ideas. And also the funky Sugarcane Farm, I think it recently just did. Anyways, yeah, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys chatting in the comments and telling me what name you think the cat should be. I hope you enjoy the wonderful names of the axolotls or the axolotls. We have Cutie McBooties, Nicole Hort, and Waverly Earl. Waverly Up. They've got to be references to something. I've got to try and find out what that is now. But anyway, as we chill here, the axolotls in the background, I want to say a wonderful thank you to all of you for joining me. And also a lovely thank you to Jordan for being the latest subscriber to the group. Thank you very much, Jordan. Yeah, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye. Okay, so I've just been looking it up on Google because I'm quite interested into the names. But it turns out it's like Waverly Up and Cole Hort are characters from the Wyona Up fandom. I don't know what that actually is though. Yeah, thank you, Neuro, for doing that renaming. And thank you for making it not bad. I don't know what else to say. I'm speechless. Oh, these bees. Where the bee at? Where the bee? They're so cute. Right, sorry, I got distracted. I got sidetracked massively then.